Get the calling
Hey,
and
hey, hey, everybody. Just making sure that we are at the right place here. Okay, we are. Hey, guys. Hi. My name is Mary Y. Johnson. I am your life redefinition strategist, and I help Black professional women of faith redefine and reclaim their life's purpose after life transitions and loss. And I am here with the fabulous Saleemah Cunnningham. Hey, girl. And why we are here is because Redefine Me movement and the Redefine Your Healing initiative is turning 8 years old, actually on August the 22nd. And I'm so excited. We are rebranding, but just under a new name. But I've been doing women's empowerment. I've known Saleemah pretty much all half of my life under the women's empowerment spectrum. But I've been doing this on my own for as a coach, as a strategist for almost 8 years. So I'm excited about that. And so we're here for 8 minutes, guys, because we are celebrating 8 years. And I'm going to have a few other ladies, a few other clients and alumni. You're going to hear people from the luncheon that I am hosting on August the 24th. Yes, the Redefined Woman Luncheon from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is at Receptions in Fairfield. Grab your ticket right on the ticker at the bottom. And I'm going to put it in the comment section just so you guys can not miss out on some transformation, some celebration, some life-changing things that's going to happen on August the 24th. But now I want to hear from Miss Saleemah. She is a founding member. So tell me a little bit about before you came to the Redefining movement. How was your life before you enter into our coaching program, Redefine Your Healing?
yes. So first of all, yes, me and Marion go back. I was a little cub when I met Miss Marion back in 2009, or maybe it was eight. It was like 2008 or nine. I can't remember which one. It was around that time. And I'm the oldest girl in my family. I carry a lot of burdens, a lot of weight on my back. And it just, even as a friend, like I've always been that generous person that had to be there for everybody. And I would feel guilty if I wasn't. But then it didn't leave very much room for myself. I had a
Right.
lot of trauma from childhood, a lot of abandonment issues from my father, and just a lot of things, a lot of issues also, with men, and just feeling that abandonment, and never really having a sound male role model. I mean, outside of my grandfather in my life, and just really just having a lot of wounds that was just pressed down, a lot of things that I didn't that were left unchecked. I was just kind of walking around, tears of a clown, just always with a smile on my face, but inside I was hurting. And I didn't
Mhm.
really have anywhere to turn because I was just always the go-to person for everybody else, and not really having too many people to turn to for me, and
Right.
not doing enough pouring into me. And I know there's a lot of women out there that can identify with that.
Mhm.
Um, just taking on a lot of responsibility, just lost. I know, I'm dating myself, but I don't care. As a 24, 25-year-old girl back then, when you and I first met, just needing guidance,
Mhm.
needing a place that fit. And it was a huge transition for me. And coming into this initiative, into this program, I was really broken by that time. A lot of heartbreak. There has not been one. There was not one relationship I was in where I wasn't. cheated on or
Right.
either emotionally abused or um, even in one relationship physically abused, mentally abused, just all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Letting that build on top of each other and not getting the help that I needed and pouring into me.
Right.
That's where I was coming into this, and then living in that victim mentality too, because at a certain point, sometimes you could just start to fall victim and live in that mentality instead of becoming a survivor, being having the survivor mentality, and being
Mm-hmm.
forward. I didn't have those tools either until I came to the initiative.
Yes, yes. And when I saw you, I definitely saw a light. I saw someone that always motivated, but really, like you said, was hurting on the inside. You said some key things of really being on autopilot, really not pouring back into yourself. But now that you are a founding member and also just looking just radiant and beautiful,
Thank you.
and I know that it was a result of the program, but I also know that it's because you said yes to yourself. So saying yes to the Redefine Me movement and also saying yes to yourself, how did that feel when I know I asked you probably a couple of times to come on in, but even after that, it seemed like your life just started to have a domino effect of blessings just opening up. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing since you have graduated from our program.
My life completely transformed in the program. I had breakthroughs. I learned that good little no word that I never
Mhm.
would say. And it's not to be mean, but also just prioritizing myself. And as I was entering into the initiative,
Uh-huh.
I, you knew, but not a lot of people knew, is I was dating a young man. I
Mhm.
had just started dating someone who is now my husband. We've been
Yes.
together for it's the 8th anniversary. It'll be 8 years for us
Yeah.
being together in October and 3 years being married in September. So I got married, I became a wife, and a lot of that wouldn't have been possible if I was still carrying a lot of those big baggages. I say baggages because it was baggages. It was multiple. It really was. It was
Mhm. Like
suitcases.
all of us are. Yeah.
And, uh, and life isn't perfect, but I'm able to lean back on those keys. And I've started journaling again recently. And when I feel overwhelmed, I just think about of everything I thought of that we did in the program, like making vision boards. That's become something that I've done every year since.
Mhm.
And also, I've started my business. I'm a board certified credit consultant. I
Look her up,
also
y'all.
I S Cunningham Consultant LLC.
Mhm.
I started that about 2.5 years ago, and I had a learning period with another organization, and I had the confidence. I would have never had the confidence to go on my own if I hadn't done some work on myself.
Yes.
It is challenging, but it's rewarding. I also work in public health as well, and I'm just trying to think of everything. I
No, that's good.
do my best to still motivate. I know you always
Mhm.
call me your motivator. I do my best
Yeah.
to start motivating, to keep motivating. Follow me on social media. I try to be a light, and
Mhm.
I try to be the light that you and the other ladies that were in the initiative with me were as well. And so I'm just
Okay.
so excited to where my life has gone,
Mhm.
being able to take my life in my own hands and be a survivor of everything that I've been through, all the trauma that I've been through in my life, and just putting me on the back burner. Even with my health, losing 122 pounds uh, in
Woo-hoo.
the last nearly 2 years. I prioritize my health. I just turned 40. I'm the healthiest
Mhm.
I've ever been in my adult life because I started prioritizing me and putting me first. Not in a selfish way. I've still got the same heart
Mm-hmm.
But there's only one of me. I'm not a robot, and I had to
Yes.
understand that in the initiative, and the Redefine Me movement has really changed my life. And I just encourage anybody that needs some guidance, needs some, just a place that has other women that understand you, that could get you through the barriers, the roadblocks, the life challenges that we as women often go through.
Mm-hmm.
Please, please, this is the program for you. Come join us at the luncheon, please.
Yes. Thank you so much, Selena. We went a little bit over our
I'm
time, but
sorry. I, I
but that
thought
is
we were gonna make it in
okay.
8 minutes.
No, no, no. That is fine. That's okay. I'm that's how you have evolved and how God has blessed you so much in your life. And I'm so excited to look forward to what's next. Like you said, you will be at the luncheon sharing a little bit more about your story in person. That's why I wanted to give everybody just a highlight of who you are, and introduce you to the world because you have a great heart, a big heart, a
Thank
bright future. And I am so, so, so very proud of you as your big sister, coach, strategist, friend, whatever.
you. Thank
I,
you.
I
Thank
am
you.
so honored that you took this time to share your story with our YouTube and Facebook listeners. So go ahead and get your ticket. Like she said at the bottom, it's redefinememovement.org / the RDW luncheon, which is the Redefine Woman luncheon. Early bird is going on right now, all the way up until August the 12th. So you want to grab those early bird prices. We got some great things. You want to go VIP because VIP is the only way to be, right?
Right.
We got some great gifts that's in store. You don't want to miss this relaunch. I'm honoring some women of impact. True Fire, Rhonda True Fire is going to be at the luncheon to bring the fire. So go to the website so you can know, bring the fire in poetry, that is. So go to the website so you can know everything that's going on. And I'm so happy, first of all, that you listen to this replay. Comment below. Comment below what you think, how, what you're going to wear, because it's all white with a splash of color. Okay. So get that white out the closet or either go to Sheen, which is my favorite place, and get to the luncheon. All right. So you all have an amazing night. Thank you, Saleemah. And we'll chat with you soon with our
Yes.
next
Thank
guest
you.
for our 8 minutes of redefining moments. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.